My cousin sent me a video of herself, and now I have to see her in 2 days. Help original version. Alright, so I, 28M, am currently living my worst nightmare. My cousin, 20F, accidentally sent me a video that I wish I could bleach from my brain. For context, her boyfriend and I share the same name, same spelling, everything. So, over the past year, she's occasionally sent me texts meant for him. Usually harmless stuff, like pick up milk or love you, babe. Annoying but nothing traumatic. Until now. Yesterday morning, I got a text from her with a video attachment and the message, "Good morning, smiley face." Thinking it was a funny meme, or maybe a TikTok of a cat doing taxes, I hit play without a second thought. Big mistake. Instead of wholesome internet humor, I was greeted by a crystal clear, well-lit, high-def video of her going to town on herself. Full production value. A stool. A vibrator. The works. I closed it faster than my dignity left my body, but not before the mental damage was done. Since then, radio silence. No, oops, wrong person. No, sorry about that. Just nothing. Meanwhile, she's been active on Instagram, posting brunch pics. In 2 days, I'm supposed to see her at her brother's wedding. Her boyfriend will be there, too. What's the least awkward way to handle this? I've considered fake food poisoning, joining a monastery, or starting a new life abroad. Any advice? Or maybe just someone tell me this isn't real life. Please. I have chosen not to respond in any way because I think any response will lead her to assume that I have seen the content of the video, which is, in fact, true. I have two assumptions of what happened. One, that she tried to unsend it or cancel send as fast as she could and thought she was successful, not realizing it already went through on my end. This would explain the lack of a follow-up. Or, two, that she knows she sent it to me and is simply too mortified to say anything about it at all, which is completely understandable. This seems like the more likely option, but I can't know for sure. I know she's been on her phone because she has been actively updating her Instagram story, and she looked at mine that I posted later that morning. But she has not said a single thing to me directly. I am supposed to see her in person 2 days from now for my other cousins, her older brother's wedding, who I am pretty close with. I assume her boyfriend will also be there since he's usually with her at family functions. To be honest, if this happened with a cousin my age or older, I probably wouldn't care as much. But she's been a kid for as long as I've known her up until a few years ago, and our relationship is like that. If she does know she sent it to me, all of this will add to the awkward factor. She is an adult now, but I've always thought of her as one of my kid cousins, and now I've seen her masturbating, and she probably knows it. If she doesn't know she sent it, then I guess nothing will happen. But I don't know if she knows. What's the safest course of action? I don't want to confront her about it directly in person and risk a really uncomfortable conversation around others, especially if her boyfriend doesn't know. And I also don't want her to avoid me all day and keep it awkward between us forever, which could be the case if I say and do nothing. My current plan is to avoid eye contact, laugh nervously if she says hi, and maybe fake a fainting spell if she tries to talk about it. If all else fails, I'll just yell, "Look, a squirrel," and sprint in the opposite direction. I'm open to better ideas. I have no idea what to do. Has something like this ever happened to anyone else here? What did you do? Or should I just go all in? Bring a laser pointer and treat it like an awkward family talent show where we pretend nothing happened? Update Sunday, September 8th, 24. We avoided each other for most of the ceremony, but afterwards during the reception we met waiting in line for food, and she actually apologized without me having to say anything. She asked if I saw the contents of the video, and I said yes. She was mortified but acknowledged it was her wrongdoing, and I made sure she changed my contact name to something more distinguishable. We both agreed never to speak of it. Her boyfriend doesn't know.